So I'm back. Um, I went back to my room and I shut my door. It was nobody in the hallway. I had a 3-story house. I had a 5-bedroom house. And there was nobody in the hallway or anything like that. And, what happened? There was nobody in the house. I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay. Well, it was people in the house. Well, I only had my children and my sister that lived there with me. And my dad was alive, but he was in a picture on. I love pictures, and I hang pictures up everywhere. And it was pictures on my dresser, but it was this one particular picture that stood out. And it was a picture of me and my sisters and my dad. And he had on a suit and a hat. Tan suit and a tan hat. I think a burgundy shirt. I'm not. I think a burgundy shirt. Um, we were dressed up. I don't know where we were going. I don't remember. And I was laying there and I was trying to go to sleep because I had this sleep problem for some years. This is around the time it started though, and at this time it was a while. So it was this big behind conversation outside my bedroom about hair in the hair store and about them wanting to go to the hair store, who's going to do who hair, um, my daughter, my niece, my sister, um, I don't remember who else, but it was a big conversation. And I stood there and I laid there and I was staring at that picture. And as I looked at that picture, we started moving inside the picture. We started moving inside the picture. And I got up and I went to my mirror and I looked closely to the picture. And it looked like when I got there, we was all in different positions. Hallucination. So I said, okay. I goes to leave out of my bedroom because remember it was this big behind story about the hair store and all this stuff. And I opened my door, Nadira, my sister girlfriend, she was there. Um, I opened my door, nobody was outside my door. So I go upstairs, and my sister's room, and she's in there, her friend's there. And I said, was y'all just in the hallway? They said, no. I said, wasn't nobody just in the hallway talking about hair and going to the hair store? She said, no. Okay. That's how I took that. Okay. So, um, I believe that the hallucinations had left at that time for a while till I moved to the county. I know I had more, but um, my point of talking to you guys is to tell you what I've been through, whether it's an embarrassment or a blessing. If I can save somebody by letting you know that if you're going through this kind of stuff, God is tugging on you. He's tugging on you. He's telling you to come here. He wants you. If you refuse to go and you continue to get dressed and drink while you're getting dressed because you can't do it sober, because you're having thoughts about changing your mind if you do it sober, or you're having negative thoughts that something is going to happen if you get dressed sober. um, that's God speaking to you through the Holy Spirit that lives in us, that lives in you. And that's where I was at. I still was able to go out. When I got dressed, I got dressed. My daughter used to always come home from school. And my son, they went to the same school, Harambe. And my son, my son's was at another school. My ex-boyfriend's little sister used to bring me home. I loved her. I mean, I loved his whole family. I still do. But I did some drawing stuff, though. It was some drugs. It wasn't me. It was some drugs. But anyway. Um, my daughter used to come home and she used to take the cigarettes out my hand and she used to put them out or put them in an ashtray or whatever. But all over my recliner chair that I would not let nobody throw away was burn holes, all in it. It was burn holes all in my chair. No, you better not throw my chair out. I would put a blanket over my chair before I let somebody throw my chair out. It was my chair. And I actually always wanted to keep that chair for a memory. Because I knew that the day was going to come like today where I was going to be clean and sober. And I was going to want that chair from where God brought me from. But I had the memory. What I didn't appreciate is what I did to my daughter. I made her older than she was at the ages that she was. And I also made a mistake by saying it to other people around her because she started acting like I believe that if I would have said it to people, that's one thing. But saying it to people around her, like I thank God for my daughter because of X, Y, and Z. She's a child. Children take in information and they play with it. Not saying my baby girl played me with a lot, but she did do things that I was supposed to be doing. My oldest son was a game nerd, so he didn't really pay attention to the other boys. My daughter would warm up raviolis, spaghettios, oodles and noodles, um, um, peanut butter and jelly, fish sticks. We had food. And she cooked it. And they ate. And I knew, but whatever time I woke up and my children was asleep, that they had ate and they had took a bath. My child was about, I don't even know, like 8 or 9. I still was mom though. Somebody, she was sitting on stuff one day, and she wasn't the type that would come and tell me nothing as far as what somebody do to her. Now, on my front door, and she was sitting there crying. And I said, "What's wrong with you?" She was crying. She said the lady down the street told about my eye, because she got a wandering eye. I got a wandering eye. So, she don't have it really no more. But when we do have it, it's when we first wake up in the morning. And I went down there. I took a stick and I went down there because it was my ex-boyfriend's house, but he wasn't my boyfriend or nothing like that at that time. It was just always a lot of people on his set. And I asked my daughter who was it, and she pointed to the lady it was. And I forgot what I said to her, but I pointed that stick at her, and I said she better not ever, ever say nothing else about my daughter, ever. And that lady said, "Oh no, I was talking about how beautiful she was." I said, "Then why is she crying?" Like, I still had my children back when I was alert. And when I wasn't alert, my daughter had my back. I remember my cousin came down the street one day because me and my best friend, when she was getting high, me and her was in the house coming to sleep. And my youngest two boys was running outside in their campers and it was raining. My cousin brought them in the house. When she stood on top of me, and she had one of them boys in her arm, and she cussed me out. And I woke up out of my little high. Was a bad mom. One thing I thank God for is that the boys, the youngest boys, don't really remember the days, the kind of days. They remember them, but not really. What hurts me is my daughter my daughter deserved a childhood. My daughter was a professional dancer at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. And I probably went to a handful of shows, made up reasons to why I couldn't go. I was in pain. I was this, I was that, all because I probably wanted to get high, or I really was in pain, or I didn't want to go looking like the way I was looking because I was looking sick, or whatever the case may be. She always won first place. Always won um, trophies and #1 bands. I remember a lady got smart with her at her school too. I went to her school too. always had my baby back when it came to like drama, but I always took them out like Chuck E. Cheese and um I'm gonna say Chuck E. Cheese. We lived at Chuck E. Cheese. It was small, so and they loved Chuck E. Cheese, especially the boys. But my daughter don't really remember that stuff. She said, "My, you know how the bad outweigh the good." That hurts to hear because I can't go back. I can't go back. I can't go back and change the past. I can't go back and make it different. I can't go back and instead of doing the things that I've done when my husband got locked up that was negative, enroll myself in school and become something better. He said to me recently, he said, he taught me how to survive in case he got locked up or some crap, he said. And I'm thinking in my head, like, you taught me how to hustle. Like, you taught me how to hustle. You didn't teach me how to go to school or any of that stuff. You taught me how to get money and run from the police. So therefore, it made me a person that know how to get money and a person that drive crazy. They say. I was in accidents, but and it's crazy because I can't say them accidents was my fault, but because I drove the way I drive, it was always like they'll talk about my driving, but they'll still get in my car. I picked my daughter. I think my daughter was about 15, 16 years old. And she was better than me. She was like, "Mom, let me drive, let me drive." I think she was 16. She was like, "Mom, let me drive, let me drive." I had a truck, a Blazer. And I let her drive. I got in the passenger seat and I was scared. But this is me trying to get a relationship back with my daughter. So I put her in the driver's seat, so I put her seatbelt on. Said, "Now pull off." And the area that we lived at the time was a circle, so she had to go around the circle, and she did a good job with that. So she did such a good job that I told her to come out of the circle. So we had to go down the street, and we had to cross this big street to get to the other side of the street. Well, I told her to look both ways. I looked both ways with her. And I looked both ways with her. And next thing you know, a car came and hit her on her side. So we hurried up and switched seats. But I think about that all the time. Because she said, "You love your sons better. You okay as long as you with your sons." She'll say that she joking. She'll say sometimes when she not joking. But she's felt that way. But I think about that all the time. But I would have been no good if anything would have happened to my daughter. And I would have been locked up for endangering a child. But we hurried up and switched seats. She knew exactly what to do. She said, man, come on, come on, come on. I switched seats. After that, I didn't let her drive. Until now, like, she's 21 now, so. But one day, we and her had a fight, and I called her B word. I never called my child no B word, my signs, no P words. I never called them no kind of names. Faggots. My daughter feeling so hurt. But she walked up to me and she hit me. And God's my witness. I was gonna get her. But my mom, I seen her walking down the yard. She said, Rakia. And I turned around and I looked at her. And I looked at my daughter. And my daughter was standing behind her boyfriend at the time, who were next to him. And I said, she gotta go, because if she stay here tonight, I'm gonna get her. And she was going that day. The whole time she was going, I just wanted my daughter. That's all I wanted was my daughter. That's all I wanted was my child. That's why they are called testimonies, because a testimony is something that you make it out of. A testimony is something that God take the devil's plan and he makes it good. A testimony is something that don't last always. Y'all need to know that it don't last always. I told y'all one day that this is my favorite spot. God loves a person that pray in private. Pray in private sometimes. I'm not gonna say sometimes if I just told you that God loves a person that prays in private. He also loves a person that fasts, and not tell everybody that they're fasting. When they're fasting, it's privacy. You don't put on the front for nobody. You don't have to. The church I'm going to now, I want to go back to my own church so bad, but the service starts too early in the morning, and I gotta train myself to get there on time. But I met this evangelist, and I didn't go to her. She came to me and she said, you're a little evangelist. I'm going to help you. I'm going to walk with you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. We're going to have meetings on every Thursday at 6 o'clock. If I wasn't a child of God already, I'd have left that church on her alone, on other people, but on her alone. Because I've already been church hurt. We had one meeting, and I told her something really private about myself. I was crying, and crying is an emotion. It's healthy to cry. Our cries are words to God. He know what they are. We probably don't, but he do. And that was the deal. Thursdays at 6. I think it was 6:30. One of them that she would counsel me. It wasn't. Sometimes it wasn't. That's not what she said to me. She said, "I'm gonna walk you through this. I'm gonna put you under me, and we're gonna do this together." Well, the following Thursday came, and she didn't show up. Then I caught myself emailing her. Because she said the best way to get to her is through an email. You can't tell me that because I'm going to tell you how I feel. And I said a lot of stuff in that email. First thing she did was call me and tell me I didn't read that. That church taught me that people in a church with titles are people with titles. That don't mean it's going to be their title in heaven. I have so much pain from things that not that I'm still holding on to because I let go of the stuff because I asked God for forgiveness and I know that He's forgiven me. But it's like, God, where do I go from here? I'm not going to stop going to a church. I want to choir where I'm at now. My two youngest sons come to church. If I ask my oldest son to come, he'll come. If I ask my daughter to come, she'll come. Because I did give them an option at 18. If you don't want to come to church, you don't have to. I gave them that option when they turned 18. But if you're a mom, a wife, not a mom, just a grown person. You gotta believe in God. You gotta believe in who He is. Because if you don't, when you die, you will know what hell is. You will know what hell is. Now, I didn't get into no religion. I didn't say you gotta be Christian or you gotta be Baptist or you gotta be Protestant or non-denominational. I didn't say anything like that. But our Bible says, for God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life. That's the way that we know that we're getting into heaven. And we have to ask for forgiveness of our sins because we sin each and every day. There go the links. We sin each and every day. And for some reason, we think that God is playing with us. He ain't playing with nobody. He's not playing with nobody. I'm running out, so we don't know where I'll be tomorrow if it ain't raining. But He's not playing with nobody. You must believe that Jesus Christ is Lord. I used to walk around with a Bible because they didn't have phones that we can download the Bible on. Or if they did, I didn't know about it. So I would just have the Bible. And I used to walk around with the Bible. And that's why the devil was after me. That's why the devil stood after me, because he sees my destiny. He sees it. God allows him to see everybody's destiny. And he can see where you are headed. And you don't even know. You don't have a clue. God said, I know you before you were in your mother's womb. That means He had plans for us before then. Wait a minute. That means He had planned for us before then. I ain't done. I'm not done telling y'all about the things that I've been through. But what I can say is when church for me started at New Birth Baptist Church. Where my pastor, I loved him. I remember seeing the first smile on his face from the children's choir singing, and that touched my heart. When I think about it to this day, and I look back, it still touched my heart. When I got myself sold, when God made moves for me to take, to get myself sober, and I started listening to gospel music, and I started praying, and I started going to church, and I started reading verses in my Bible, and I thought that I could not become clean. I am not a pill-head anymore. I am not a drunk. I am not. I feel so good with my kids. I love to see them laugh and joke and play around. I just wish I'd have got sober a long time ago. But I didn't wait. It's not too late because my youngest is 16 and I've been sober for a couple of years. And I told you I was going to have a number for y'all, but I don't because I didn't do the math. I gotta do it with my mom because I don't really remember the years really like that. But it has been years that I've been sober, and me working on myself, and God working on me, and God working on me to get to know me, and God working on me to not have nobody to talk to but Him. I'm not perfect. I'm not sin free because, like I said in a different video, we all sin. We just sin differently. Some people may just gossip. I'm talking about gossip. I'm not talking about the kind of gossip me and my mom, my sister do. Because I don't know if it's different forms of gossip, but we gossip amongst each other. And we can say, well, you know what? They'll say, Rakia better get it together over there. And I say something like, my sister let my daughter drink. Mom, what, or something like that. But, come on. I thank God for my family. We got mothers and daughters that's out here not speaking to each other. We got sisters that's not out here speaking to each other, which reminds me, I'm going to call my baby sister more often because I love her. I love her. The, the peace side of the family that I was talking about earlier, you know who you are. I love y'all. And I thank y'all for not treating me and my brother like outsiders. I thank y'all so much. That means so much to me. The W side that I met, except for one W, that I didn't know he was related to my dad. So he's excluded from this. But the rest of them W's, you know, it's nothing negative I got to say. But I was taught in love. We were brought up in love. We were brought up to love. We were brought up to forgive. We were brought up not to hold grudges. And I talk to my children like that. We're not going to start that in this generation. Not in my house. Not now. I've came a long way. And I want you to grow it. I want you to grow with me because it's going to be a rapture. And after the rapture, it's going to be a tribulation where people heads or their heads or their hands or something is going to be, I'm not going to say or something, I'll read Revelation. We'll read that together. But it's going to have the mark of the beast on it. And people that has only the people that has the mark of the beast on them will be able to go shopping. Will be able to, I guess, travel the street, buy stuff, eat, go to restaurants, go out. Only people that got the mark of the beast. The people that got the mark of God, we would have to depend on God to eat. We would have to depend on God to do everything. So we will prayerfully. I won't be here. I don't want to be here. I can't be here during that time. But how can't y'all feel it? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand how y'all can't feel that it's getting closer and closer to the time of God's return. When I was younger, my mom said to me, I believe that God is going to return when a new world order comes. Well, don't nobody know when he's going to return. It's written. God said he's coming as a thief in the night. He said, don't let me catch you sleeping. That's scripture. That's not nothing I made up. He said, like, when we're not doing anything, we need to be praising his name. When we're not doing anything, we need to be reading about him. We need to be seeking his face. God don't mind us having a good time, as long as it's a positive good time. A family barbecue with no, I'm not going to say with no liquor or no alcohol, but no liquor, no alcohol, because nobody needs to be drunk. We got at least one drunk in each